that grill.
Hello folks, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we are in Berlin, Wisconsin, and we are at the heart of the Fox River.
You know, it's the only river in Wisconsin that runs up north. Did you know
that?
that?
It starts south of here in Lake Puckaway,
Right.
about 30 miles away, and it runs north to the Fox Cities, to the Green Bay, to the Oshkosh area. That's the Fox River. And we're going to be in the same spot August 8th and 9th
Yes, we are.
for the big corn roast.
Right. It's a good time, great time.
Riverside Park in Berlin, Wisconsin, August 8th and 9th, thanks to our good friends at the Berlin Boat Club.
That's right.
And thanks to everybody out there from Wisconsin, Minnesota, the upper and lower Michigans. We have Illinois, we have Iowa, we have Indiana.
And to our fine folks in Marquette, Michigan.
New viewers,
Yeah,
nice to see you
great
all.
to see you out there. They look good out there, don't they?
We'll be right back with Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling right after this. Stay tuned. Good times.
Yes,
Lots
sir.
of good eats.
Good times.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. All natural Golden Plump chicken, Minnesota and Wisconsin raised. It's golden good. Cherry Delight, a Door County original. Brew Pub Pizza, ingredients for a good time. Healthy, locally grown Wisconsin potatoes. And by Crisp Kraut Sauerkraut, the world's finest sauerkraut.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, it's a gorgeous scenery here.
Oh, it's beautiful out here, isn't it?
And you know what goes great is steak, taters, and bread.
That is the American way, my friends. I'll tell you. I mean, what better meal? I mean,
You want to start out with some wonderful red skin potatoes,
Yeah,
salted
yeah,
potatoes?
I got some good old Wisconsin red skin potatoes here that I'm going to be doing on the grill here. I'll get them at the market. Make sure you look for Wisconsin potatoes, but very simple to do is that I'm going to go ahead and quarter these potatoes.
Yep.
Easy to do, but I'll tell you what, I see in a lot of other different grilling shows that really sort of gets my nerve a little bit. Is the fact that they say you got to parboil your potatoes before you throw them on the grill.
Not the salad potatoes.
Not the salad potatoes. And I can make these even smaller, and I will.
Sir, I got a Ziploc baggie for you.
You are. Were you in the Boy Scouts?
I was.
Were you really? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quarter these, which
Yep.
I did. And you can even put these in eighths if you'd like. Now, we're going to go ahead and place these in the bag.
Little Ziploc. May
Little
not all
Ziploc
fit in that big Ziploc baggie,
Oh, that's
sir.
a big one. Always carry a bag in the back of your pocket?
Absolutely.
All right. Just checking. All right.
Yep, I got two
We
big
won't
dogs.
Do you? All right, there you go. Well, you know what? They might all fit in there. Should we go for it?
Why not?
Heck, it's almost Christmas.
I'm
isn't it?
hungry.
There you go. Now some olive oil.
Little lemon in
A
there.
little lemon in there.
Got a nice fresh cracked bottle of olive oil there. Mad Dog and Merrill's olive oil from
Good
Chile.
stuff. Now, if you like, and another thing I like to do too, like I said, a lot of people will go ahead and quarter these.
Yep.
A little olive oil in that.
All right.
And use your own judgment. You definitely just want to get these all oiled very, very well. I'm also going to use a little lemon in here also. And the purpose for the lemon, so that it won't turn on you. Now, the oil will definitely will help on that too.
So
let me go-
no acidity level. We want a little acid in there so
A
the
little
potatoes
acid.
don't turn on you.
A little lemon. Now, another trick you can do with on the lemon, if you'd like, I could have went ahead and placed this right on the grill. You'll get more juice that way if it heats up. The
Yep.
same thing in your microwave on there. But I'm going to place a, oh man, nice lemon.
Squeeze a little lemon over the
My
top.
gosh, are these Berlin lemons? They're so nice and moist.
Well, they are good.
They are, look at that.
I thought you were joking with
No,
me.
I wasn't joking with
Little
you.
Grandma Hazels?
Little Grandma Hazels in there. I'll
Let's
probably
see.
add a little bit more olive oil in there too, to be honest with you.
In fact, did you know that, Merrill, that the potatoes were first harvested in the Andes Mountains?
Andy Mountains?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Thousands and thousands of years ago in the Andes Mountains, and they were first brought over to the United States in 1621.
Holy cow.
In a trunk.
Crazy. In a trunk.
In a trunk.
An elephant trunk?
And Thomas Jefferson first made French fries in the White House in 1801.
That Jefferson, he was one sharp
Isn't that
little
amazing?
cookie. He was into everything.
And what do you think
the
what do you think the first vegetable was that was ever cooked in space?
A potato.
The potato.
Now those, if you wanted to, you could stick those, in the refrigerator outside for an hour or so. But see how they're nice and oiled and everything? Brought them up right on the grill.
In the refrigerator for an hour or so.
Yeah, they'll take, you could do on the grill 20, 25 minutes, just turn them off and they come out absolutely excellent.
Well, let's do some buttered steaks.
All right,
I
sounds
love
good.
These are my favorite way to do steaks. I'm going to take a little bit of Grandma Hazel's. I'm going to take some inexpensive steaks. These are just nice little cuts of beef, but we're going to actually tenderize them, our own version. We're going to take the steaks. We're going to season both sides with Grandma Hazel's.
All right.
And I'm going to take a fork,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to make our own little tenderizer. And my dad taught me this 1,000 years ago.
Good old Tom.
And we're going to sit and tenderize each one of those steaks. And the reason I'm doing that is not just to get the flavors in there and to tenderize them in there, but we're actually going to take and we're going to melt some wonderful Alcam Creamery butter.
You know, that puts the spicing on the old cake. I know, realizing that we're doing cake, but you know, when we do a lot of catering and even for classes, the butter is really what puts the pizzazz on everything. Using real good old Wisconsin butter comes out fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alcam Creamery butter, they've been around since 1946. They were a small little creamery back then. They're a national company. You can look for them in all the grocery stores. Alcam Creamery, you can taste the difference. In fact, they have the wonderful hand-rolled butter, and it's the Amish country style butter, or look for all flavors of the Alcam Creamery butter. And what I did is I actually took and I melted, I don't know if you can get a beauty shot of this or not back there. Got the gorgeous potatoes, got some of those steaks cooking, got some brown and served rolls. But what I like to do is I like to take the butter now. So now I've punctured the steaks, I've seasoned them up, and I'll take some butter and I'll actually sit and drizzle them over the top. Now I'll normally do this in a nice big bowl, and I've got a mess for Merrill to clean up when I'm done with this.
Boy, thanks a lot. I can see that coming.
But we're going to take that Alcam Creamery butter, and I'm going to dabble that in both sides. And I'm not just going to throw them on the grill right now, even though they'd be delicious, but I want to marinate them. I want to let them really adhere to that flavor. So here's a great way to do it. In my cooler here, I solidified some last night. And honest to goodness, you get a good hot fire like it's what's on our green egg right now. And we took some steaks out of there already, but I actually let that butter solidify. If you want some seared action steaks, here's a great way to do it. Merle, do you want to scoot around?
Okay, now we got this baby. This baby's going to be hot, man. All right.
All right, stand back there, young man.
So
we're going to take some of that steak with the butter on it, and I'm going to throw that baby right on the grates of that grill. And you're going to see the smoke, you're going to see some flames, but it's surface flames from the butter, and that's going to sear those steaks just gorgeously. So they marinated overnight in the butter with the seasoning on there. So I'm going to take these steaks, basically is what I did, is put them in the bowl, poured the butter over the top, and put them in the refrigerator and let them soak that flavor in. And honest to goodness, and now if we thought we were done by now, watch this one here.
All right.
We're going to take our steaks, and this is the best way to serve steaks as far as I'm concerned. I think my dad taught me this one too. And of course, he just had heart surgery.
Not laughing on the heart surgery.
But honest to goodness,
Sorry, Tom.
everything in moderation. But we're going to take some nice, we're going to take the steaks, we're going to take those nice, beautiful spuds that Merrill cooked up. And the brown and served rolls we'll serve at the end. But just before serving, I'm going to make another mess for Merrill to clean up. We're going to drizzle that beautiful Alcam Creamery butter over the top of those little spuds. And we're going to have ourselves a feast to beat all in right there.
Does that look good?
Just enough, just
butter makes
enough.
a difference. That is for sure, sir.
And serve that up with some nice little brown and served rolls, and you got yourself a meal.
I think life's good.
I think life's good. That's just a start. We've got so many great things to cook up, folks. You stay tuned for more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' after this.
MHP Phoenix and Profire grills used on today's show are available at these fine retailers. Go to modernhomeproducts.com to find a dealer near you. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Brewpub Pizza and by Golden Plump Chicken.
Screwdriver, wrench, pizza.
That's right, Brewpub Pizza. On every Brewpub Pizza, there's over a half a pound of premium Wisconsin mozzarella. Tavern-style pizza that's all about the toppings.
Large nuggets of zesty sausage, roasted vegetables, and sliced pepperoni. Make Brewpub Pizza your choice for lunch, dinner, or my favorite, a great late night snack.
Great in the oven or on the grill. Taste tested and approved by Mad Dog and Merrill.
Should open a tandem bike shop.
What's this hot mess?
Chillin' and grillin' chicken.
Listen, bruh. See this? Untrimmed fat. And the size? It's been sodium injected. This chicken's been on the juice.
Look, we're here to help.
Say hello to Golden Plump.
Hello, chicken.
Later, bad chicken.
Following World War II, Cameron Peckham and Al Pulvermacher formed Alcam Creamery in Richland Center, Wisconsin. It's been nearly 70 years and many things have changed, but their passion for quality, taste, and excellence has not.
We do one thing at Alcam. We make butter, and we do that very, very well.
Whether it's in quarters, solids, whipped, or hand-rolled. butter is an Alcam tradition in which you can taste the difference.
Carmella's, for delicious, authentic Italian bistro meals in your own home with the twist of a jar. Carmella's, all natural, fresh ingredients with no preservatives or added sugars. Carmella's House Marinara, tomato cream, arrabbiata, and bolognese sauces from Grandma Carmella's kitchen to yours. So making authentic Italian meals for your family has never been easier. Carmella's, made with love and shared from the heart of our family to yours. Also try Carmella's Bacon Jam and all new Spice Blend.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here. You know, when we're not on TV, we always use S. Rosen buns and rolls for our family and friends when we grill out.
That's because S. Rosen buns and rolls hold up the sandwiches better.
S. Rosen hot dog buns and Broughton sausage rolls won't fall apart.
No matter how much you load them up.
Hamburger, steak burger, Kaiser rolls. Stand up to any burger.
Plus, they taste like fresh bread right out of the oven.
S. Rosen's, breads, buns, and rolls, because great sandwiches start with great bread.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dow Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
Available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, today we're going to do some nice fresh seafood.
Fresh seafood.
And when you talk about fresh seafood, you're talking about fresh ingredients. You want to make things as natural as possible. Now, we love doing shrimp on the grill.
Oh, man, there's nothing like shrimp. I mean, if you're going to do something seafood, want to start out on grilling, shrimp's the best thing to do.
You know, I'll take it over lobster any day. I'll take it over anything in the world is fresh done seafood on the grill, but shrimp on the grill. But you want it nice and firm.
You do. Yes, you do.
We do a lot of catering. I won't personally season shrimp until minutes, if not an hour, but minutes before it goes on the grill.
Well, people have a tendency, especially on fresh seafood and shrimp, to over-marinate. You want the flavor of the shrimp.
Let's talk real quick on marinades. We've talked about marinations before, but they got three major ingredients. You do want an acid to break down the surface tissues of the meat, but not the whole meat product. So acids are lemons, limes, oranges, grapefruit, pineapples, red wines, white wines, red wine vinegars, white vinegars, herbal vinegars. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon over the top of our shrimp. These are little skewers of shrimp. I've got some larger ones, easier to see. So we're going to squeeze a little bit of lemon over the top. That's going to break down the surface tissues. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. That would be the second or one of the ingredients is to seal it all in. So we're going to put a little olive oil over the top of that gorgeous shrimp to seal it all in so it browns up nice, holds the natural juices, the unnatural juices of like Grandma Hazel's over the top of that. So some nice seasonings. Now you start the grill on a high heat.
That's correct.
Preheat on high.
Yep, remember that. Preheat on high, but then turn it down to a medium heat. Very important. You don't want to overcook, especially on the shrimp. You want it nice, medium heat.
So this shrimp is ready to go on the grates of the grill. But right now on the grates of the grill, I've got the shrimp. But here's the key thing. We talked about fresh ingredients, and I'm going to stir you read one of your ingredients.
You know, I will.
Carmella's. Just remember Carmella, and you got to go to carmellabistro.com. Find a grocer near you. There's a grocery locator near there. They're made with love from their home to yours. And in this case, it's from our grill to yours.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Carmella's. Read the ingredients.
Yes, I actually get great ingredients. So we're talking fresh ingredients here, but just on taking on this one here, we're talking, obviously, you got your tomatoes, you got your cream, your extra virgin olive oil, fresh garlic, fresh onions, fresh basil, fresh parsley, sea salt, black pepper. I mean, how fresh can you get?
And this is the tomato cream sauce here. And the one I've got on the grill right now, just barely bubbling away, is the House Marinara. And it's wonderful. And here again, it's tomatoes, water, fresh garlic, extra virgin olive oil, fresh onions, fresh basil, sea salt, fresh parsley, and black pepper. That's it. Yeah. I found these in the natural food department of the grocery store, And
may I add one thing too? If you want to give your meal a 10, I mean, this is really, really good ingredients. You're going to see a difference between night and day of the regular store-bought sausage you get. Guaranteed.
So I cooked up some pasta last night, and I warmed it up in my neat little basket. Now, we could have cooked the shrimp in a basket like this, the same way I warmed my pasta back up. but we did ours on skewers and they're easy to turn. I'll show you that in a minute. We're going to take a little bit of, let me move that a little there. So we're going to take a little bit of our pasta, and that's going to be our base for our Carmella sauce.
I guess
And
I got to clean this up again.
This is Merrill Cleans the Cutting Boards Day,
great.
by the way.
Thanks. I just love it. I just love it.
Now, I don't know if you can come, can you get a little close-up of that bubbling on the grill? That's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to take our Carmella's marinara, and I'm just going to,
it's heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy.
He's gotten out of my case before, but that's a little heavy. Come on, use those muscles. Oh, you did a lot better than I would have.
Can you see that all right? Oh, it looks delicious, doesn't it? Now here's the shrimp, and I've got some nice gloves on. They're not heated gloves, not like those darn oven gloves, but there's the way you want to do shrimp on the grill. And that way it's about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides, nice medium heat, just until the shrimp is done. And we're going to crisscross those on top. And I'm going to add just a little more Carmellas up and down the top of that beautiful shrimp.
Use your muscles.
No, I'm going to spoon this time. I'm going to spoon this time.
All right, there you go. Oh, gorgeous.
Just a little bit over the top.
And you could smell the aroma. I mean, the basil and the garlic. I mean, if you look in there, you could definitely see the garlic in there. You can see the basil in there. Makes a really big difference on there for the sauces that you have. You want to up it a notch.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm almost want to take a piece.
If you want to impress some folks, go to CarmellaBistro.com. And I want you to find some Carmellas, whatever sauces that they make, you got to use. They're all natural. Fresh pasta, fresh shrimp, grilled to perfection. And we're not done yet. We're going to be back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling right after this.
Life's good.
Wow.
For Mad Dog and Merrill recipe books, accessories, sauces, spices, marinades, and so much more, visit MadDogAndMerrill.com and go to the online store. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Glorious Malone's Fine Sausage and by Cherry Delight.
Glorious Malone's gourmet head cheese and country pâtés are southern deliciousness. Tender pork, blended spices, and bold flavors. Superbly handcrafted fresh, without fillers, jellies, or preservatives. Glorious Malone's quality flavors have been loved throughout the Midwest for over 60 years. Enjoy it sliced on crackers, or think outside the cracker. Try it on pizza, burgers, stuffed pork, and more. Ask your grocer for Malone's. Southern deliciousness.
Since the first planting of cherry trees in 1896, tart cherries have attracted visitors to Door County. The long-awaited harvest of this year's crop is upon us, and we anticipate a fresh abundance of this wonderful fruit. Country Ovens captures the full flavor of tart cherries in our Door County original, Cherry Delights. Sample our delicious tart cherry products, including our chocolate-covered Cherry Delights and all-natural tart cherry juice on your next trip to Door County. Only 30 minutes from Green Bay.
Crisp kraut.
Tasty family tradition for over 100 years.
Made with good old-fashioned Wisconsin cabbage. Tastes great on hot dogs, brats, pizzas, and even brownies. Crisp kraut, served hot or cold.
Traditional style is tart and tangy, and the Bavarian style is sweet and mild.
Make this superfood part of your regular meal planning.
Delicious, versatile, and so good for you. Look for crisp kraut in your store's meat case.
And if it's not crisp kraut, it's not crisp. Try crisp kraut for the health of it. Wisconsin winter sports and a crisp old-fashioned Sundrop soda.
Yeah, perfect for snowmobiling, skiing, sledding, hockey, or you know what, Mad Dog, just relaxing on the old ice.
You know, Merrill, there may be a legal limit on walleye, perch, or bottle bass.
But there's no limit on good old-fashioned Sundrop soda.
Wisconsin winter sports. Be safe, drink responsible, drink locally bottled Sundrop soda.
All right, guys, off the ice. Puck drops in 5 minutes.
Hey, Mad Dog.
Hey, Merrill.
Looks like you're grilling up some sliders.
Absolutely.
Hey, we should be using some Merck's cheese.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Grilling some burgers?
Yes, sir.
Let's make them Merck's burgers.
That sounds great. Hey, Merrill, look at this.
Whoa, we're going to need some more Merck's.
Merck's cheese spread, made in Wisconsin with 100% real Wisconsin cheddar. Great for grilling.
You think this'll do?
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at MadDogAndMerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
I'll tell you what, folks, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We've had some great grilling so far, but there's still a wonderful recipe.
This is the topper of them all.
I love doing pizzas. Pizzas on the grill are phenomenal.
You know what? People are coming over. Where are you going to make them? Makes everybody happy. You do a pizza.
And you know what you do? You do it yourself. You create fun. You create a project. You create eating at home into a family project.
Just like Frank Sinatra did it. He did it his way. I'm going to do it my way.
And I'm going to do it my way. And there's only one way to do it, and that's to either have individual pizza crusts, like we're doing here today with the Golden Home Ultra Thin Pizza Crust. They have the white and they have the whole wheat pizza crust, so you have your choices for individual pizzas. That's what's on the grill. But we're going to show you how to do a nice big pizza, as if you don't know how to make it, but we have a special little treat for you. Now these are Golden Home. You can find them in the bakery section.
Yep.
You can find them where the pizzas are, ingredients may be, like the cheeses and stuff.
You can
find them in the grocery store. These are the only ultra thin ones I could find, the Golden Homes, and they're produced here in the Midwest. So here's what we got. We got the pizza there. We got a little bit of our
marinara sauce?
Our Carmelas, a little bit of our Carmelas left, so we're going to use that as our base.
We're still going to say, look at that garlic, look at that basil. This is really going to add flavor to this pizza, trust me.
So the sauce of your choice goes on the base. Now the first toppings are pretty typical.
Yes.
And we have some wonderful, this is actually extra sharp cheddar because I want to bring out some wonderful flavors. So we're going to build some extra sharp cheddar. And that's kind of like the little base, the little teaser,
right.
And then we'll put some green olives on there because I love green.
A piece of cheese.
You can have that big old one over there. That's delicious stuff.
Right.
I got that right out of the Cracker Barrel.
Good. I love olives. To me, I'm an olive type of guy in the pizza. I don't know if you folks are. I love olives on pizza. Green olives.
I just became an olive person.
Have you?
An olive person.
Really?
So we have the green peppers, we have the olives, but. So they have the Golden Home crust, but there's a company in downtown Milwaukee that started in the 60s, and Glorious Malone and her husband George started a little grocery store downtown Milwaukee in the 60s, and Glorious Malone, they started making head cheeses.
Yep.
And head cheese is as old-fashioned as it comes. And I love head cheese. We had head cheese growing up when I was a child, and it was just delicious. And it's fresh pork, blended spices, and they served it to their customers there. The people wanted to buy more and more and more. They decided, let's make a little business out of it.
And this is the top. I have to admit, we happen to be at a grocery show, and when I had this stuff, to me, I'll tell you what, this is like the old-fashioned way. It really is.
So Glorious Malone has the head cheese, and they have the country pâtés of different flavors. But Glorious's daughter, Daphne, is downtown Milwaukee now. She runs a phenomenal little plant right there downtown Milwaukee.
And she's a great lady.
And,
I just love her.
And you got to think outside the crackers, what you have to do. You can do burgers, you can do stuffed pork chops, you can do stuffed chicken. In fact, you can go on to Malone Fine Sausage, malonefinesausage.com, and find a store locator near you. Plus, you can find some great recipes. But it gloriously blends and melts right over the top of that pizza. And just enough right there. And I'm going to slide this over by you because this is like a fake one.
Okay. Fake, it's real though.
Yeah, we put these on the grill, and I put them on a lower heat, direct method of cooking, and I cooked them for about 6-7 minutes, and I turned the heat off until everybody was ready to eat.
Right.
Or you can do them indirect, but the crisp, the ultra thin, first of all, the Golden Home crust is as delicious as it comes, and the head cheese over the top blends beautifully. And depending if you use her spicy or her hot or her mild or one of the country pâtés with all the different flavors, and honest to goodness, and you can make your own homemade pizzas on the grill. You can be as old-fashioned as Glorious Malone and her beautiful head cheese, or you can do my favorite, Merrill. And I didn't have time to do them today, but
that's true.
You take cream cheese,
Yep.
you take the ultra-thin Golden Home crust, and you take the cream cheese and you spread it over the top of that crust, and then you go down that baker's aisle, folks, and you grab everything and anything that has to do with sweets and everything that ain't good for you, from chocolate chips to little M&Ms to coconut.
Well, everything's good for me, man. I'll tell you.
To almond slices. To butterscotch chips, and you spread the cream cheese over the top. If you want to add a little peanut butter, you can. Put all those toppings over the top. And I guess by the time I had gotten through talking about it, I might have had time to use them.
Well, you know what? On the cream cheese, though, I got to go up a notch. And this was nice because you got all these varieties of crusts and things on here for it. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can go ahead and do with it.
So these are great little pizzas. Remember to go online at MaloneFineSausage.com. And we'll be right back to wrap this baby up and taste that beautiful pizza.
Oh, can't
Merrill,
wait.
you're first.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Dad.
You betcha.
Right,
Individual pizzas, your way.
View past episodes of our show by going to MadDogAndMerrill.com and click on Midwest Grillin'.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dow Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
Available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks.
Hi. Are you about to cook chicken with injected sodium solution, untrimmed fat, and unwanted parts?
Fat? Who? We're here to help.
Bad chicken.
When you start with better quality chicken, dinners are just better. Bad chicken really is that bad, huh?
Screwdriver, wrench, pizza.
That's right, Brewpub Pizza. On every Brewpub Pizza, there's over a ½ pound of premium Wisconsin mozzarella. Tavern-style pizza that's all about the toppings.
Large nuggets of zesty sausage, roasted vegetables, and sliced pepperoni. Make Brewpub Pizza your choice for lunch, dinner, or my favorite, a great late night snack.
Great in the oven or on the grill. Taste tested and approved by Mad Dog and Merrill.
Glorious Malone's gourmet head cheese and country pâtés are southern deliciousness. Tender pork, blended spices, and bold flavors. Superbly handcrafted fresh, without fillers, jellies, or preservatives. Glorious Malone's quality flavors have been loved throughout the Midwest for over 60 years. Enjoy it sliced on crackers, or think outside the cracker. Try it on pizza, burgers, stuffed pork, and more. Ask your grocer for Malone's. Southern deliciousness.
Carmella's for delicious, authentic Italian bistro meals in your own home with a twist of a jar. Carmella's, all natural, fresh ingredients with no preservatives or added sugars. Carmella's House Marinara, tomato cream, arrabbiata, and bolognese sauces from Grandma Carmella's kitchen to yours. So making authentic Italian meals for your family has never been easier. Carmella's, made with love and shared from the heart of our family to yours. Also try Carmella's Bacon Jam and all new Spice Blend.
I'll tell you what, we want to thank the good folks at Berlin, Wisconsin. Don't forget, August 8th and 9th, the big corn roast will be here. But also go online at MadDogAndMerrill.com, MadDogAndMerrill.com, and join us for our Grillin' Club. It's a Grillin' Club that you can receive a great t-shirt like this with our caricatures on the back to always remember us, and a Grillin' towel here, and your own Facebook that we have bloopers, and we had some great bloopers from today. Oh, man. I'll tell you, did you pull your pants back up?
I did. I think I got them.
I'll tell you what, MadDogAndMerrill.com. Till next time, folks, happy grilling. We'll see you down the trail.
Happy grilling, everybody.
Join the exclusive Mad Dog and Merrill Grillin' Club. Every member receives the official Grillin' Club t-shirt and towel. Discover new recipes, chat with fellow grillers, watch valuable videos, learn new jokes, or submit a unique recipe for a chance to see it on our show. Log in now for your chance to share in the Grillin' Club. Happy grillin'! Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.